Okay, hi. I am doing my video project on labeling. That's the strategy I chose to use, the ESL strategy. Its ideal scenario is that it can be used basically in every grade, in every content area. All students can benefit from looking at a visual and labeling. An EL student at any level of oral language proficiency can benefit from labeling. I use this strategy for third grade, for social studies. The new generation Sunshine State Standard is 3.G.1.3, which is label the continents and oceans on a world map. However, the strategy could easily be used to name operations in math or identify parts of a sentence. It can basically be used for anything as long as you modify it to your lesson content. The materials and resources you are going to need for this strategy. So you will need a large picture of whatever you need the student to label and markers. So basically, it doesn't require much preparation or planning. I mean, it took me 10 seconds to Google a blank world map, so I can demonstrate the strategy for you. So some research that has shown it's basically a tried and true concept. For example, Milo, the man I interviewed for my cultural interview, he was from Colombia. He came here when he was 11, and he told me how much he benefited from labeling and how wonderful it was for him. He just said that it made it easier to see everything that he needed to see and be able to, use the English language to figure out everything that he needed to know. It strengthens ELL comprehension because it elicits students to write words in English or identify English words. It provides them with a chance to use content vocabulary in addition to identifying a subject. They will also be able to make connections between what they know and what the English translation is, so you can use it through everything, especially if your student comes to you and has already been in school for multiple years. They can also, after they finish labeling whatever it is that you want them to label, a good strategy to use would be posting it on the wall so that they can see it and they can remember what they wrote down and connect it to whatever they need to do. And it improves their reading skills. It can be interactive, and in this case, they can associate an English word for their native country, so that's why I decided to pick it. Some extensions that you could also do with this is that students could cut out labels and attach them to a diagram, or they could just use different colored markers for identifying categories. Unfortunately, I might be able to do that, but so I'll just go ahead and get into the demonstration. Here is my blank map. So I'm going to post it on the wall right here, and I'm going to go ahead and identify the areas on this map for your Sunshine State Standard. So first we're going to go ahead and identify the oceans. This is really beneficial if the teacher is involved and labeling it in front of the class and having everyone work with the teacher so everyone stays on the same page. I'm going to go ahead and use blue for the oceans. So first let's identify the oceans between North America, South America, Africa, and Europe. This ocean right here is going to be called the Atlantic Ocean. So this kind of connects this part of this side of the world with this one right here. We're going to go ahead and name the biggest ocean, which is the Pacific Ocean. Over here, you can see right here, here's India. So this is an easy way to remember this ocean because it's right next to it. This is the Indian Ocean. And also we can identify where it's really cold right at the top and right at the poles of the Earth. And this is labeled as the Arctic Ocean. Now we're going to go ahead and identify the continents. So I'm going to use red for the continents. Where we are living right now, where you're sitting in class, you are in North America. This, where many of your students might actually come from, is going to be labeled as South America. Then we have another very large continent, and that is Africa. We also have Europe, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica. So, as you can see, it's a simple, easy thing to do. Everyone benefits for it. They have the visual. Now they know the English names for all of these places that they need to know in 3rd grade because it is a new generation Sunshine State standard. So